What is up, guys? Welcome back to Late Night Frights. I'm Chris Brock, the co-leader, and this week is a theme week, which, if this week is a theme week, then last week we did it was a horror battle week, obviously, and I battled Jeepers Creepers versus Jeepers Creepers 2, and if you guys haven't checked out my video, the other members' videos, please go do so from last week, because everybody did a fantastic job on their videos, and yeah, I thought we just had a solid week all the way around. Sorry, my hair's messed up, just woke up, but yeah, everybody did a great job. Definitely go check out our videos from last week if you haven't. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell us your opinion on our horror battle. But yeah, guys, for this week we have a brand new theme, and that is our Neo Monsters theme, which is kind of considered a creature feature theme in a way, in some sense, but Neo Monsters is kind of really the only difference is that they kind of feast upon human flesh. Stuff like Pumpkinhead, stuff like Tremors, The Host, Feast, The Descent. There's a lot of them. It's really kind of just the fact that they, kind of feast on human flesh, and kind of like the film style as well. That kind of puts it in this category, which is titled Neo Monsters. So, if you guys don't know what it is, if I ain't really explaining it too great, just go look it up. There's not too big of a difference, but I think it's a really cool theme. For this theme, I decided to review a film that I haven't seen in a very long time, but I remember enjoying it when I was a little kid. Just the premise kind of terrified me because I think it is a very unique concept, and that film is a film from the year 1990, starring Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward, and that is Tremors. So, yeah, pretty much a basic plot of Tremors. It's about, Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward. Their characters, I think Kevin Bacon's character's name is Val, and Fred Ward's character's name is Earl. They're pretty much handymen, repairmen, whatever you want to call it. They build like fences, they fix like sinks and toilets and stuff like that. And pretty much they're on their way out of town, but they can't really leave because of a big problem. Stuff starts to happen. These killings start to happen. And I mean, I really don't want to spoil it, but you can totally see by the cover, like the poster of the film, it's these huge ass monsters known as the Graboids. Pretty much like giant worms, but they're not really worms. They have these weird tentacle things that have heads on them. It's very cool, very creative, and I mean, it's really a very simple plot. They're trying to get out of town. They get stuck because of the Graboids, and they pretty much have to, the town has to come together and figure out a way to stop these huge, giant-ass monsters. I know that isn't the very best way to explain it, but that's pretty much a basic plot of Tremors. What do I think of this film? As a kid, I watched it and I liked it. And the premise, like the thought of these giant Graboids, they can't really see. They just hear, and they're just under the ground. That's kind of a scary thought, being a little kid. I'm obviously from the East Coast. The state I'm in is Kentucky. That's very far from being, like the setting in this film. But I could just imagine being from Texas, Arizona, stuff like that. Kind of like that kind of resemble, the film, like the film location of Tremors. Kind of desert areas. That'd be kind of freaky. Being a little kid after watching that, going outside, I would be like, fuck no, I'd turn around and go back inside. That's what I really thought was creepy about it, because I don't really think that, from my knowledge, especially being this young, watching it, I really didn't see anything like that. So I thought it was a unique and cool concept, and it made me afraid to go outside. So I really do like the whole general idea of the Graboids. I think it's very clever, very original to me, at least, because that was the first time I ever seen anything like that. So I'm a big fan of the the creature. I think the creatures look awesome. I think the effects in the film are actually really good. Obviously, this is pre-CGI, so they didn't do any CGI. They couldn't. And I love it when films actually use practical effects. And I think the effects in this film are really good, to be honest. From what they had to work with, they're not like spectacular, but they are really good, in my opinion. Especially the death scenes of some of the Graboids, man. Just very gory, very bloody film, and a lot of people don't consider this a horror film, and I can kind of see that because it ain't too scary. It's kind of more of like a monster flick, but I don't know. I consider it horror Just like a lot of people don't consider American Psycho horror, I do. It's just really a personal preference. I consider it horror. But yeah, like I said, the effects are really good. The acting's good. I love Kevin Bacon as an actor. A lot of people hate Kevin Bacon, but I think he does a fantastic job in this film. Him and Fred Ward, their characters, Val and Earl, they're just fucking funny, man. They have this chemistry together. The film really does balance horror and comedy really well, in my opinion. And I mean, that's really the two standouts in the film. But like I said, it has Reba McEntire, I think, in one of her first films. You know, she did pretty decent. And it has the guy from Big Trouble in Little China, Prince of Darkness. I forgot his name. Damn, that kills me. But he's been in a lot of John Carpenter films. If you guys seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. It just has a really good cast, to be honest. And I think they did a very good job. And I really enjoyed this film. I think it's a damn fun film, to be honest. And I really didn't remember it being this good. I actually really enjoy it, and I really want to add it to my collection. So I think Tremors all around is a really good film. Very fun film, to be honest, and I would consider it a classic. I wouldn't say it's kind of up there with like the top tier horror films like Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Nightmare on Elm Street, Psycho, stuff like that. But I mean, it's pretty good. It ain't Jaws, which I've heard some people say it's the new generation of Jaws. I wouldn't say that, but it is a pretty damn good film. I had a fun time watching. I think Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, they're really good actors. Especially, I don't know, I just really like their characters. They had really good chemistry. It's a fun film. You definitely laugh, and there's really good effects and a lot of gore. So it's really it's all you ask for in a film, and it does it really good. I really like the ending as well. Never really got boring to me. Just had a fun time watching the film. So I mean, that's really just my opinion on the film. If I had to rate it, I'd probably rate it in probably 8.5 out of 10. I really did enjoy Tremors, and I plan on adding it to my collection soon. So I'm sorry that I didn't really go too in depth. It's just a film that I can kind of just sum up, you know, pretty easily. But yeah, guys, leave a comment down below. What do you think of Tremors? Do you like it? Do you hate it? And also, I haven't seen none of the sequels. Are the sequels worth checking out? Because I really like the first film. I'm thinking about checking out some of the sequels. So leave a comment down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for Andre's video. He will be returning to Late Night Frights this week. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.